Yo, what up, though? Man, man, YouTube deleting my video. But week 18 is here, man. The last game of the season, man. And the Vikings play the Lions, man. The Lions, it probably still playing for something. They still could get the number 2 seed, but let's be for real. Do the Lions really want the number 2 seed? I don't think so. If that's the case, they would have just kicked the extra point against the Cowboys. But the Vikings, on the other hand, they still have a chance to make the playoffs. But let's be for real, y'all. We gotta be for real on this channel. The Minnesota Vikings do not need to go no damn playoffs. And plus, they need a lot of help to even get inside the playoff, even if they beat the Lions. But me personally, they could beat the Lions or lose to the Lions. I just don't feel like the Minnesota Vikings need to play their starters against the Detroit Lions, especially not for the whole game. Like Christian Darrisaw, O'Neal, JJ, they don't need to play the whole game. Bradbury, his ass can play the whole game. He needs to work. Ed Ingram, his ass can play too. But other people that's still going to be on our team for next year don't really need to play. Like Zoe-N. This should be a good game for Zoe-N to start in. He should play all snaps on defense for real, so he can get better and we can see what we have in Zoe-N because he haven't played none this year for real. Like, the Vikings not going to make the playoffs, man. The Vikings need the Packers to lose, the Saints to lose, the Seahawks. They need everybody to lose in the NFC for them to make the playoffs, man. And do y'all really want to see the Minnesota Vikings in this offense right here next week on a wild card weekend? No. Hell no. We don't want to see that. As a Vikings fan, I would love for the Minnesota Vikings to make the playoffs and make some noise. But with this team right here this year, they ain't going to make no damn noise. I don't want to see that, man. For real. But they still could beat the Lions, man. Play your backups against the Lions. Because at the end of the day, we don't want nobody to get a major injury, man. Last year, O'Neal got injured late in the season, man. And plus, the season is darn over for the Minnesota Vikings. So I just feel like they don't need to play no starters for real. Yes, I want them to beat the Detroit Lions. I don't want to get swept by the Detroit Lions. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It's one more game left for the season. We can go to the offseason healthy and try to fix the wounds that went crazy for the Minnesota Vikings this past season, man. And we can focus on the NFL draft. Like, let's focus on us getting some better people on defense and us getting the quarterback of the future, man. We shouldn't be worried about the damn Detroit Lions game for real. Because what is we going to gain if we do beat the Detroit Lions? Like, going to the offseason on high hopes. Like, let's be for real, y'all. I just feel like the Minnesota Vikings do not need to play their starters against the Detroit Lions because for what? I'm going to keep on saying that. It make no sense to me for real. We could win with our backups. I don't know if Detroit Lion players will play the whole game for real. I don't know. I don't care. I just don't want the Minnesota Vikings to play their starters for the whole game, man, for real. Because we don't want nobody to get hurt. We want to make sure we lead the Detroit Lions game injury free. Last time we played the Detroit Lions, TJ tore his damn ACL. We don't need nobody tearing no ACL, no MCL, or ENL. We want everybody to be healthy going to the offseason, man, so we could fix some of the shit that went wrong for the Minnesota Vikings, man, so we won't be in the same boat next season, man. So me, I'm against playing the starters against the Detroit Lions for the whole game. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Do you want the Minnesota Vikings to play the starters or sit them in the Detroit Lions game? Yes, the Vikings can still make the playoff, but let's be for real. Do you think they're going to make the playoffs? And do you think they should make the playoffs? Do you want to see them in the playoffs? Man, subscribe to my channel, man. I'm going to be here all offseason and during the playoffs too, man. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everybody watching my video, liking it, and leaving a comment. I comment to everybody who leave a comment. Y'all my family.